Hey, what's up with everybody? Welcome back to the Complete Cards channel. Now today, this is not a box opening video. This is a graded card review, and I did get some cards back from AGS. Check out the label. It is kind of like a matte blue, but it's also a hollow blue at the exact same time. Super crispy, right? Especially with the blue. They are now the cheapest and quickest way to get your Super Dragon Ball Heroes cards graded, and the label is kind of fire. Like, let me know what you think about the label. All right, and then check this one out. Another 10. Like, Super Dragon Ball Heroes does not disappoint. Like, this is the parallel or alternate art. And let's take a look at this one. This is one of my favorites. I'm so glad this came back as a 10. As you can see, all of these are coming back as 10s from Super Dragon Ball Heroes, and you can look up the subgrades on their site. You don't even have to wonder, like, did you really get a 10? Just go check it out. See what you got on the corner. See what you got on the surface. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. And then here we go. Last but not least, Vegito with the Xeno Goku and Xeno Vegeta with the gold lettering cracked ice. Ooh, Gem Mint 10. And then I had to get this one from the Collector's Selection Volume 2 graded Violent Rays Broly. Oh, that is crispy, 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 crispy. And if you didn't know, all of these cards were pulled on the channel. So just so you can kind of see, I did a lot of cards and got a lot of them graded just to figure out like how you're supposed to get your cards graded. And actually, let's just take a look at CGC or CSG. These are, let me see, the green labels. I'm looking for the green labels. The green labels are, you know, of course, from a while back. And this is when I was submitting these. And I was getting the cards graded. I wasn't actually cleaning them, and you'll see a lot of 9s. Of course, this was a 9. Must be something wrong with this one. But after that, right, I started cleaning the cards, and that's why you see the black labels. All of a sudden, I started getting 10s. So cleaning your cards does matter. That is why I wear the gloves, is so that I don't put any of my thumbprints or hand oils on your cards when I, you know, post them on eBay and sell them to whoever and whomever. At least when you get the cards from me, I haven't touched them, so I haven't altered their surface at all. And that's the whole thing behind the gloves. So it seems to be working for me. Like I said, a lot of 9s before. Now I've gotten 10s. All right, so take a look at these right here. This one is a one that I eyeballed. Didn't pull this on the channel, but eyeballed this one, sent it in. I looked at the centering and was like, this got to be a 10. So I'm gonna go check that out on, you know, their site. That's one thing that I really love about this, is like I can go check out on their site, and then if I have any more cards that look like this, I can submit them as well. So they're about the same height. And just look at which label would you want to have on these cards right now. Would you want to have that blue label? Would you want to have that green one? And then let me pull up the black label. We do a side by side. We'll do a basketball player with a basketball player. Which label would you rather have right now? It's pretty tough. Actually, it's pretty tough. They're both kind of decent. I'll put them side by side real quick. I mean, they're both kind of decent. Let me know which ones do y'all like best. I will continue to review these ones in the middle. Like I said, these were used for comparison purposes. But let's just go ahead and take a look at what AGS has to offer. So, of course, this Gem Mint Pathfire move. That is a 97 out of 150. Now, I knew this was going to come back a 9. I wanted to see how AGS was going to grade on the surface. There's a scratch on this card. Of course, it's a shipping defect. I wasn't going to send it back to Panini just because it is a base card. So I was like, let me see what AGS is going to give it. So I'm going to go check on the site what is actually what they put on the surface, because, you know, let's see if they keeping it honest. They said they got a robot grading it. Let's keep it honest. I know that surface is messed up. All right, so we got Zion with the pink. I'm a little upset by this one. I got to go check this one out. What was wrong with this one? I thought this was a 10, but they gave me the 9.5. I love the fact that you can check the subgrades. Like, another 9.5. Color match, though. And then this one, I was really scared to do. Someone told me that these, like, marks that you see, it's kind of like, they're like darker lines. They were like, those aren't really errors or stuff. It's just more like a printing issue, and you don't get dinged on it. So I'm going to go check online to see, like, what is the subgrades on this. I know the centering is off. If you look, that line right there is really thin, and that one's a lot thicker right there, if you can kind of tell. So I know the centering was going to be off, but if it was just the centering, that's fire. That's super fire right there. That was, the only problem. This one, the same thing. These are from that factory set. This is the Fireburst, and I was like, I wonder how these cards are getting graded, because they didn't look the greatest to send in. So I tried to find one that had pretty good centering, in my opinion. I couldn't really tell. Like, I looked for like ink blots and ink dots on the card, and I tried to find one that didn't have that many. And of course, I think his centering is decent. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go check the subgrades. That's the best thing behind this is AGS is the subgrades. You can now figure out what went wrong. And then here we go. Justin Fields, 10 Donruss rated rookie. Then we also have the Donruss base, which is actually a Chronicles set, which is like a retro throwback here. Both the college and NFL jersey. Had to get those both graded right there. Take a look at the back of these. Yeah, pretty fire. Also, these are on the channel. These are sleeper. These are the sleeper ones that I was like, all right, let me pull these out the vault, and I will show, just because I think these are going to go far, especially this one and this one. These two. This year, when the season starts, I'm getting NBA League Pass, because I'm watching every single one of the Rockets games and every single one of the Detroit Pistons games, at least at the beginning of the season. I'm also going to watch the Thunder games too. Getting them. Who else? Who else do I want to watch? The Kings, kind of more of the Pacers. I would rather watch the Pacers. Cleveland. I want to see how they're going to do. And then, of course, the Lakers. I have to watch the Lakers just because, like, what is going to go on? Like, it looks like Russell is going to make it back on the team. Both of these are purple dye. This one is not purple dye. This is a purple dye. Both of these are purple parallels. This one is the purple die cut. This one is purple and numbered. These two are my favorites. Some of my favorites too, because Waddle, of course, numbered 46 out of 49. But then also because that purple kind of goes with the Alabama jersey, so it kind of looks pretty sweet. And then this one, just because Justin Jefferson is a beast. This is a color match. He's a beast. He's just a beast. So that's my wide receiver stash right there that I had in the vault right there. And then I also had to go get this rated rookie graded. And once again, this one came out as a 9, but I don't know why. I don't know why this is a 9. It kind of blows me a little bit. I wish they still had subgrades here, but they don't. And then these, I want to say it in like an old Latin term, but I can't do it. Now this one, Mac Jones, 10. Oh man, I sent it to CSG because with CSG, they do have this pristine 10. It's like if you get 3 10s or more, you'll get the pristine up there at the top. So I do really like sending it to CSG because you don't just get gem mints. You can also get a pristine 10, but oh, that's so fire. So yeah, if you're looking to get into these, definitely check them out on eBay. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you save me as a seller on eBay. If you did not notice, if you get a card from Complete Cards, there is a great chance that you are getting a 9 or better. Majority of these are now 9.5. So, of course, did I get any 9s? 1 9. This was, of course, I knew this was a 9, though. I knew it actually should be probably like an 8. I'm going to go check it out. But yes. But yes, if you get a card from Complete Cards, the chances that you have a 10 are very high. Yeah, I'm not lying to y'all. Like, all of these cards that you see here were pulled on the channel besides like one. I think one, which is Pat Pryor movie. Other than that, all these cards were pulled on the channel and sent in right after. Cleaned them, sent them in, came back 9s, 9.5s, and 10s. I'm just saying, like, I know when y'all shopping for cards and stuff, you're looking at the person, you're looking at the pictures, you're trying to figure out, is this a good card? Is this really the card? Is there any scratches on? I do not list any cards that I see any defects. Now, of course, like, sometimes my eyes might miss one or two things, but I look over the cards very thoroughly before I even post them. Sometimes you might see, like, why he didn't post that card? I really wanted it. It's because it had a defect on it. I'm not going to sell a card, and I've tried to send a lot of cards into Panini and etc. to get them replaced, and I mean, I've got cards sitting in there for a whole year, so I don't know when they're coming back. So just so you know, this is Complete Cards. I'm sending out good cards and only good cards to help you complete your card collection. Oh man, it feels good to say that. I haven't said that in a while. But until next time, this is Complete Cards, and I'm out of here.